Hey, I'm your host, Shane, with Mountain Crypto. And today we're going to talk about Bitcoin going to $47 million a coin prediction. Maybe you've heard about this. Irregardless, this is not investing advice or any kind of recommendation or anything like that. We're just talking about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, just like you would if you had a buddy at work or something that you could talk to, just kind of see what they're thinking, what they're hearing. And some of the things that I'm hearing are probably some of the things you're hearing, and just to be able to kick that back and forth and talk about it. I've been in cryptocurrency for a long time. You can check out some of my older YouTube videos. I've deleted a bunch of them because of YouTube and, removing me from their platform and stuff. But anyway, that's another story. We're moving on, and we're going to talk about Bitcoin at 47 million. This is a BlackRock prediction. They actually did a, you can go to bitcoinnews.com. You can look up most of these stories. And they were saying, they did a research study that they would take 84.9% of their, what is it? It's $10 trillion empire, and eventually invest that into Bitcoin. So when you take that amount of money into Bitcoin and you estimate the per coin, so the math works. But in reality, is that what's going to happen? Probably not. BlackRock's been buying up mining companies, and no doubt they're diverting all that Bitcoin to them. And what that does is it allows them to accumulate Bitcoin without really shocking the price. And if you're a miner, I do some mining, and you follow the hash rate, that's how many miners are hashing. There's a lot of hashing power right now. It's very, very high. So as opposed to the price of Bitcoin itself. So there's kind of statistics where you can calculate that, or where people calculate it. So based on that, it is a $47 million. But, and that's if they get the ETF. And that doesn't count all the other companies, Fidelity and all the other ones. There's just so many now. So it's definitely going to make Bitcoin go up. But what's the real number going to be? 47 million? I don't think we will see that in the next 10 years, maybe 20 years if Bitcoin is still around. So what's the odds of them getting the ETF? That's pretty much going to happen. I mean, you can tell politically that it's going to happen. All these companies, they have so much political power. BlackRock has applied over 570 times for ETF approval for different assets, and they've only lost one approval out of say 575 times. Another company that's poised to benefit off this is Grayscale. They will be funding. There'll be a source for a lot of these ETFs, actual Bitcoin that will be there. So that's good news too. I don't know if you've ever heard of Samson Mow, but he uses some other dynamics to predict that there'll be $1 million Bitcoin by a certain time. I was thinking that we would get a $40,000 Bitcoin by the first of the year. I actually hope that we don't, because I want to invest more money into Bitcoin too. So I would prefer to see that push off into January. And it looks like, based on today, that is kind of looking like more likely that we won't hit a $40,000 Bitcoin, potentially, possibly. So I was really confident we would have a $40,000 Bitcoin by the end of the year. And now my confidence in that is probably like 70% confident that we'll hit 40,000 by the end of the year, but it would need to start doing some pretty good stuff in the next couple of weeks for me to believe that we're going to hit that $40,000 threshold. So we'll definitely bounce back to 38, maybe 39. I think we're going to come really close to the $40,000 Bitcoin. It could even skyrocket past that. You know, if there's an announcement made on the ETF, we're definitely going to see it skyrocket. Everybody knows that. That's not even a prediction. That's just what's going to happen. Everybody's going to go, oh my God, and start putting their money in, and Bitcoin is going to go up very quickly by double-digit increases. Yeah, it's going to be crazy wild ride. So yeah, definitely. What else? People that I like to listen to. I do like to listen to Michael Saylor. I like the way he comes up with the numbers. He was once a Bitcoin critic, you know, and his company is not a Bitcoin company. It's I know he dabbles in AI and just micro strategies and types of ways to help businesses work better is the way I understand it, his micro strategies business. But because he invests so much money into Bitcoin, it's really brought the value of his company up quite a bit. And his company holds a ton of Bitcoin, and personally, he holds a lot as well. But I like the way he comes up with the way he comes up with, I recommend that you listen to, look up Michael Saylor and try to find some of his longer formats. I don't have any links to give you. I could, but I'm just so limited on time. Not investing strategy, but let me just kind of give you an update on some of the coins I've been dabbling in. These are going to be, this first batch of coins is super advanced because, you know, I usually kind of speak more to the novice to intermediate. You know, the young kids are into the gaming and the NFTs, and they get into staking. And the only technical stuff I really do is I do stake coins, and I do stake online, and I do stake the easy way just through, you know, Coinbase. But we'll talk about that. I guess we can talk about that for a little bit. But I'm not into NFTs. I know there's money to be made, but it's just too much headache for me, and I don't have the time. I have a life, I have family, but you can still make money off of gaming tokens and things like that. So let me just tell you what I'm doing. This is my very, these are ones that are, they're high risk. So there's high risk for loss. You can lose all your money, but there's also a great potential for reward. Polis is the ticker, POLIS. It's Atlas Star. It's a gaming token. I think you could trade USD on I forget what exchange. If you really want to know, send me a message and I'll answer it, and I'll look it up and find out how I did the exchange. And then Pocket Network. Pocket Network has been picked out by Token Metrics, and also Crypto Love, the Crypto Love YouTube channel. I love Randall because in 10 minutes, he'll go through, you know, 5 charts, give or take, every day practically. And he will give you a quick synopsis of, you know, all the positives and negatives of the different chart makers that are out there. And that's kind of why I like Plan B, by the way, is because his stock to flow was so accurate. I think it only failed because of the COVID and what that did to it. But I think, you know, aside from Black Swan events, I really still believe in that format more or less. But that has not, you know, that wasn't created to be able to handle an ETF or a pandemic or any of that. So those are two. Pocket Network is kind of their nodes. You can run them. You can buy them if you want. They're actual computers. They have requirements that you've got to buy. That's something I'm interested in doing. I'm actually staking Pocket Network. Doesn't pay a ton, but it is a way to earn some extra money while you're waiting. I don't tie up all my coins because it does take a few days to get them out. You need, I think, 1,000 coins if you want to do a node. And they're going for, according to what I got here on CoinGecko.com, 0.0756, so about 7.5 cents or so each is what they're going for. And they have gone up quite a bit. I bought from the time I bought the first batch that I bought, they've gone up like 3x. And then I bought a few more, and those have gone up like 2x. They've doubled. And that's been just in the last 2 or 3 months. So that's been pretty good. Some other semi-high risk reward type coins that I've looked into. I'm pulling them up right now. Bonk. Bonk is a meme coin that's on the Solana network. I've bought that a couple months ago. I've already 10x'd on it. It looks like it is a meme coin with a lot of things going on. There's NFTs. When you look at the website, it looks good. There's a lot of people following this. The Solana network is kind of like Ethereum. Everything that was on Ethereum last bull run did really good. So Solana is kind of poised that could be something possible for this next bull run that we're going to be entering. AI pad, I've done good on that. I've probably 3x'd on that the last 2 or 3 months. Zen Crypto, that one is done okay. Probably made 50% on that. Wojak is another meme coin. That one's probably 30% up, or just as high as the market has been. I got very little Doge chain and little Immutable X, but those other ones that I didn't have a little in are ones that I've been putting a little bit more into. And then if I put in the initial and then I put in a little more, so if I think it's going to do more and it hasn't gone up too much, I might, or I think there's a lot of potential for more gain, then I may dollar cost average in some more. Some of those coins, and that's, I go by my gut a lot, and I just kind of look at the numbers sometimes. There's not a ton of research done after I initially pick them. Okay. Cosmos on Bitcoin is paying, or not on Bitcoin, on Coinbase is paying 9.22% percentage rate, which is kind of nice. Polkadot paying 9.95. If you stake your Ethereum there, you're only going to get a little over 3%. Solana is paying 5. Tezos is paying 4.6 approximately. And Cardano's paying 2.04. So those are some of the staking type coins that I have on Coinbase. And I have some other stuff going on, but these are the bigger ones. Some of the other coins on Coinbase that I've kind of put my money into a little bit here and there is, I guess it's CI, it's SEI. That's been doing pretty good. I mean, everything's been doing pretty good. Mina coin has done really good. That one's made some big jumps. I did buy some Hydra. The ticker is HBAR, HBAR. There's a lot of big companies that are in that. I really thought it was going to go up big time last year, and it really didn't. So I put a little bit in there, not too much. Celestia, that's another one. ApeCoin, this is another big time. I put a little bit into that. Demio's done really good. This is like a camera or something. You put it in your car, and it takes pictures, and you can get paid for doing that. That coin has done really good. Chainlink, supposedly one of the coins that's up for being approved as an ETF, to my understanding. I don't have much in there, but I don't know. Something to think about, I guess. Another cryptocurrency that's a coin that you can get on Coinbase is Gods Unchained. that, I don't have a lot of that, but that might be, another one kind of high risk because I think it's just one game. So that's where I've got kind of most of my stuff spread around right now. And, those might be some you want to look at. Just be sure if you're going to be in the altcoin market, I'll be putting all these on an exchange pretty quickly instead of just on the Coinbase site, the Coinbase exchange, I guess it is, but I'm going to put it on the Coinbase exchange so I can trade out of them quicker instead of just keep it on the Coinbase. The only ones I might keep are the ones that are earning, really good interest. I might keep those a little longer, but even those are subject to drop really bad after this altcoin winter. So that's about all I got to say. I hope you all had a good Thanksgiving, and may or may not talk to you. I'll probably talk to you next month and give you a little update, at least let you know I'm still kicking. And like I said, if you got any questions or anything I can help you with, send me a message on YouTube here, and I will do the best I can. Some of the links that are on here are not all up to date, so apologize for that. One of these days I'll spiff it up, but it's just the way it is. So, all right. Take care. Until next time, I'm out.